chances are, if you're watching this video, you're a lot like I was and still am to a certain extent. And I just want to take a second to talk about not feeling like you are doing enough and headed in the right direction. I feel like that's super important and I want to dive into it. And I feel like I had some things to say. So let's go ahead and get right into it. So if you're watching this video in the first place, you probably feel like you are behind in life. So let's start there. Why is it that you feel like that? Why do you feel like you're not doing enough? I struggled with this for a long time. I still struggle with this to a certain extent, and I want to share with you guys how I am continuing to overcome that. So all day long, you can sit there and you can compare yourself to other people. You can sit there and say, well, I want to be this way and I'm not this way yet, so therefore I'm not doing enough and I'm not happy. Guys, that is the wrong attitude and the wrong mindset, and let me explain to you why. Everybody's heard this quote, but I want you to really think about it. The person that you know is taking the journey and loving the journey will make it so much further than the man who loves the destination. And that is so true. You have to fall in love with the process of getting wherever it is that you want to do. So many people in life think about, well, I'll be happy when I get this, or I'll be happy when I can do that. Whether that's lifting a certain amount of weight, weighing a certain amount, cutting some fat, making a certain amount of money. It doesn't matter what it is. You have to fall in love with the process. None of that is going to happen overnight, I promise you. And once I started taking this self improvement journey seriously, I wanted it all right now. I wanted to be able to do all of these things now. I wanted to be financially free now. I wanted to look a certain way now. I wanted to lift a certain amount of weight now. Now, probably the one that I've struggled the most with is financially. Yes, I have found a couple side hustles that have made some pretty solid money, but then all I would do is go and compare it to the money that everybody else is making through these side hustles and feel like I just wasn't doing enough. You have to understand that if you are doing better than you were just a year ago, you are so much farther ahead than you were. If you even care about these things now, and if you're making an effort when you weren't just a year ago or however long it was, you are doing so much better than you were. And the fact that you even care about self improvement in general, you are so much farther ahead than so much of the population. And that is so true because so many people go through life just going through the motions and not really fulfilling whatever their purpose is. And that's another thing. You want to find what your purpose is. And I believe that whatever it is that you find your purpose in is going to be the most fulfilling thing that you can find. It doesn't mean that it's going to be easy. It doesn't mean that it's always going to come naturally. You're going to have to work at it. It's going to be hard sometimes. But if you feel fulfilled in doing so, then that's really the main thing. So that's what makes it all worth it. You know, whether that's being an amazing spouse, whether it's being an amazing parent, whether it is using your money for some type of good, whether it's helping people in the gym, whatever it may be, whatever it may be. But before you can use your talents and your resources to help other people, you have to be able to take care of yourself first. That is the most important thing because you can't help anybody else until you help yourself. And until you start taking the steps to get to where you want to be, then you can share that knowledge with other people. And I think that is just so important. And so, guys, if you're feeling like you're not enough, if you're feeling like you're not doing enough, if you feel like you're just far behind in life, please do yourself a favor and stop feeling that way. Once I kind of realized that I had to get rid of that mindset and be happy with the progress that I've made, it has changed everything for me. It feels like everything else is coming way more naturally now. The amount of money, the gains in the gym. Once you just enjoy doing it and not worrying so much about, well, this person is doing this much and I can only do this much, that is such a slippery slope, and it just is going to end up, you're just going to crash and burn. I promise you. Let's say, for example, you want to be financially free and quit your job. Okay, let's just use that example. That is going to take time. That is going to take a lot of time. It's going to take a lot of hard work and a lot of dedication, but it is going to take lots and lots of time. So you're just going to have to get over that. You are going to have to realize that. And every single thing takes time. So just fall in love with the journey, not the destination, guys. And if you really do not enjoy the journey that you're on, then it may not be for you. So that's all I've got for you guys today. I just thought that I could shed some light on that topic. So I appreciate y'all watching, and I will see y'all on the next one.